Uh, Thank you for taking a second here. And to start us off, I'm James Prentice. This is Ryan Daniel, Mayor of Columbia City. And I have to ask about Indiana, the state of Indiana giving money back to the counties.
Yeah.
I believe there's two incidences, or possibly two incidences of this. Where does that come from? How much of it will be from the county will be coming to the city? And are there any plans for that money? So we have about 170,000 coming back to the county. Is that correct?
Coming back from the county to the city.
Okay.
Overall in the county, I'm trying to remember the number, but I want to say it was somewhere in like $800,000-900,000 range, which then it's broken down into different, the different governments as to what they get. We actually have two different sets of dollars that are coming to us. One is CAGIT, which is County Adjusted Gross Income Tax dollars, and those typically go into our general fund. We also have CEDIT dollars, which is the County Economic Development Income Tax, and that goes toward our capital improvements program each year. So,
and what sort of things would that money be used for within those programs? Okay.
The capital improvement dollars, each year we get a segment of those CEDIT dollars that, quite honestly, they get put. There's a CIP committee, which CIP, of course, is Capital Improvement Program. So there's a CIP committee that decides where those dollars go. Some of those dollars go toward our 50/50 sidewalk program. Some go toward our sidewalk enhancement program. Some go toward things like saving dollars for a new fire truck. They're basically that go toward programs and projects that are priorities of the community. Obviously, what those dollars were appropriated for in the past administration will probably be a little different from what the dollars I appropriate will be, but that's that's the difference of different mayors. You get different mayors and you get different priorities, and the budgets usually reflect the priorities of that mayor.
Okay. Another questions I hear about the construction on 30 taking place. When and where, how long, and what for?
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, the construction on 30, there's multiple things happening there. I mean, right now they're doing some pipelining on basically both sides of 30. On the western side, right past West Lincoln Way, they're doing some pipelining. On the far side, right across the county line on the eastern side of US 30, I guess, they're doing some pipelining there. But I think what you're describing is the reconstruction of the bridges over Morses Park. We do expect those to take place, or that construction project to take place probably in the summer of 2014. NDOT is still trying to decide what they want to do in regards to traffic patterns. We don't believe that they will be rerouting all of 30 downtown, but we do believe that there will be restrictions on those bridges. From what we've been told from NDOT, that bridge is used pretty frequently. And so you have what's called pitting, which means little pieces of concrete come up, and ultimately you have a weakened bridge deck. So what they plan on doing is raising the bridge, the actual bridge and the deck of the bridge up, I don't know how many inches, but up a little bit farther, and reconstructing the bridges, putting down a new bridge deck. So like I said, that should be summer of 2014. That will not impact any programs at the park. We're working with them to make sure that there aren't any impacts, if you will. There may be some times during the day that traffic will be restricted to the back of the park, obviously for safety purposes. But on the overall, for weekends and things like that, we will continue to have the park open and available to all people.
Okay, and then the funding for that construction, will we have to be paying for any of that, or is that all state money?
That's all state money. The project is totally state initiated and state funded. Yeah, exactly. No, we don't have the construction dollars for that type of project, but
Right.
the state, they go through and they do inventories of all the bridges and all the roads, and ultimately make a decision as to which projects they should undertake. So.
Mhm.